7 Huge EastEnders spoilers for next week from the 1st of April 2024 to the 4th of April 2024. 1. Sharon Watts returns to Walford as disaster strikes. Still struggling from her alcoholism, killer Linda Carter wakes up with a hangover and an unexpected visitor, Sharon Watts. Regardless of what happens, the six are relieved to know that they finally have the murder weapon back, and Sharon decides that she will be the one to dispose of it. However, earlier in the day Vinnie Panesar was shocked to find a crack in the cafe floor and sets about getting an emergency construction worker in, but then the floor caves in. As disaster strikes for the six women, Sharon is interrupted in her plans by ex-husband Phil Mitchell, who wants to know why she fled to Australia and wants access to their son, Albie. Back at her house, Sharon is distracted by the goings-on at the cafe and demands that Phil leave, prompting him to threaten legal action against her. However, as events for the six continue to spiral, Sharon later allows Phil to have access to Albie and makes him promise to be there for their son no matter what happens. 2. Denise Fox and Stacey Slater are caught out by Jack Branning. After Linda and Suki Panesar deliver her news of the cafe floor collapse, Denise's good mood is left spiraling. After the pair steal Bernie's keys from Chelsea's house, they head to the cafe and break in to complete their dark deed, only to be interrupted by the man who came between them, Jack Branning. As Jack demands answers, is he about to learn the full truth of what happened at Christmas? 3. Keanu Taylor's body is finally discovered. This week, Bernie enjoys a night drinking with step-cousin Felix Baker, but is soon left being looked after by Alfie Moon, who has just returned from holiday. However, by the next day, Keanu's body has been discovered and Walford is set alight with gossip surrounding just what has happened. Soon the police descend on Albert Square and questions are being asked, as Bernie is left looking utterly devastated to learn she has lost her older brother, with Felix sitting by her side. Meanwhile, the police inform Sharon about Keanu's death and ask her questions once again about just what happened on the night of Christmas Day 2023. Will Sharon crack under the pressure? 4. Dean Wicks turns nasty with Harvey Monroe. As the week begins, sweet Harvey Monroe has set up an Easter activity for all the kids and confides in Eve Unwin that he is concerned about his partner Jean Slater. Meanwhile, in Peggy's, Dean is delivered some home truths by former stepsister Chelsea Fox, and this leads to him deleting his nasty posts about Harvey. After this, Dean pays a visit to his business partners Ian and Cindy Beale at their home and offers to sell his shares in Beale's Eels. Will they take him up on his offer? Is Dean about to leave Walford with unsuspecting Jade in tow? 5. Yolande Truman sees Pastor Clayton's true colors. Yolande makes amends with Agatha and is delighted to move forward with the idea of a food truck, but is then delivered a further shock when Pastor Clayton gives her an overly tactile hug. The encounter leaves Yolande shaken and, as the week goes on, she tries to put it behind her, until Pastor Clayton places his hand on her leg during a meeting. When Yolande confronts Pastor Clayton about his actions, he tries to make her feel guilty and then cancels the plans for the food truck. Later, an emotional chat between Yolande and Denzel leaves her resolved to stick by her plans. 6. Sonia Fowler and Reese Colwell continue their IVF journey. As the week begins, Sonia Fowler excitedly discusses her IVF journey with niece Whitney Dean in the Queen Vic pub. However, as the week goes on, Sonia is dealt a disappointing revelation by the doctor when she and her partner Reese Colwell head to their embryo implantation appointment. Will Sonia be able to cope with further disappointment? 7. Gloria Knight turns up at the Queen Vic. In spoiler photos for the week, George Knight's estranged adopted mother Gloria Knight is seen entering the Queen Vic once again and quickly has words with her son's ex-wife, Cindy. Soon, Gloria once again comes face to face with her beloved son, but after he previously learned that Gloria covered up her husband Eddie Knight's murder of George's birth father, will he want to hear anything she has to say?
Các bạn vừa theo dõi một sản phẩm của OK Spoilers. Xin chào và hẹn gặp lại các bạn video tiếp theo.